You are a big failure, she grumbled. Please don't leave me. Give me another chance. I can prove. I pleaded. Turning her back towards me, she walked out of my life. I wanted to be an entrepreneur, to make big money, the taller dreams. So I quit my fat salaried job as a chartered accountant in stock market. I proudly threw my CV on the face of my friend Sudeep and told him, please go home and burn my CV. I don't need it anymore. I started a new startup with great enthusiasm. But my startup failed. So what if I failed once? Let me try another startup. And I failed again. I tried a third startup and I failed miserably. 3 failed startups on my LinkedIn profile, and as a result of that, 1 failed relationship on my Facebook profile. I went into severe depression for 1.5 months. Depression directly attacks one's appetite. I was living only on morning breakfast. Lunch, dinner was no more part of the routine. I had reduced to skeleton. It was 10 at night. I was sitting on my couch all alone at home. I found no reason to wake up the next morning. And a dangerous thought came to my mind. Let's put an end to this aimless life. To get the materials needed to commit suicide, I stood up from the couch and walked 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, and the lights went off. The house was suddenly blacked out. There was a power cut, it seems. Slowly and cautiously, I walked back 3 steps and sat on the same couch. The thought of suicide stayed in my mind for 1 full minute. I had no clue what to do next. I remembered the words of my elder brother. Amrit, whenever you are stuck up with the question what next, read random. I somehow grabbed a random book lying nearby, put my phone's flashlight on and started reading. Lord Krishna says to his brother Balrama, it's getting dark and it's a dense forest. I think we should take a halt here and resume our journey tomorrow morning. Yes, I agree, nodded Balrama. Balram, I shall go to sleep now while you keep a guard on us. When you get tired, please wake me up. Then I'll do the patrolling and you take rest, okay? Krishna goes to sleep. As Balrama was walking to and fro, suddenly a monster arrives. He yells at Balrama. The frightened Balrama shrinks into size. This gives confidence to the monster, and the monster grows bigger in size. The monster screams again. Out of great fear, Balrama shouts, Krishna! And faints on the ground. Krishna mistakenly assumes Balrama is sleeping and gets on his duty to guard. On seeing a new person this time, the monster yells at Krishna. Krishna calmly says, what do you want? Looking at the confidence of this new fellow, the monster shrinks in size and Krishna grows bigger. The monster gives another cry of roar. Krishna says with a smile, what do you want? The monster shrinks to a tiny nut size. Krishna picks him and ties him to a knot on his dhoti. On sunrise, both the brothers resume the journey. Balrama could not resist sharing his horrible experience last night. You know what? Last night, a huge monster had almost killed me. Krishna, pulling out the tiny monster from his dhoti's knot, asked, are you talking about him? Yes, but how come he's so small? And Krishna's epic message echoes in my dark house. when you avoid a challenge or a problem in life, that problem becomes bigger than you and it takes control over you. When you face the challenge that you must face, you become bigger than the challenge and you gain control over it. I decided to face what I must face. The monster of my life. The failed entrepreneur within me. The ugly thought of suicide never came back in my mind again. Thanks to that book and of course the electricity board. The only way to face the monster was to read as many books I can. I firmly believe books can make us think differently. Books can bring health, wealth, love and happiness by making us empathetic humans. Do you believe in my belief? Only if a big yes comes from your heart should you continue listening to the rest of my story. See you in the second part. Till then, happy reading and bye-bye.